Hi, I am not entirely sure why I'm doing this. I just haven't done any code today. So I'm kind of feeling like I should do something. And so I just went to dev.to and looked for some random article that had something I could follow and some code that I could maybe refactor a little bit. So that's what I'll be doing here. And this one is how I found the best posting times on dev.to with node.js with usable code. So now everybody's going to start posting on the same days, and then those days will no longer be the best times, maybe, because there'll be so much competition. Maybe. Anyway, so the point of this isn't to criticize or anything. I have my own code style that I like to use, so I just want to follow this through and implement it with my own code style. So I'll be refactoring this a bit. I've never used Puppeteer before, so this will be fun to go through. All right. What if I posted the wrong time? But don't worry. We can get different posting times. We can and see which one's the best. So he made a Node.js script. So here's what I did. I just made a folder for this, and I called it dev.to best times, and it just has package.json because I did npm init, and then index.js because that's the default entry point, and I just went with that. So scrapes the dates on which of the top 50 posts of the last year for different tags have been posted on. Okay, I like this. Very cool. All right, converts to weekdays. Okay, what time zone this is going to be in? It doesn't matter. I'm just going to follow along. Prints the first, second, and third best days of the week to post on for tagging. And I'm sure you could apply this to many websites like Medium, YouTube. Yeah, Puppeteer. This is good, like scripting, I think. All right, this is the interesting part. So this is all JavaScript. So unfortunately, it's not TypeScript, but it's just a simple script. So, okay. I'm a little zoomed in. I'm very zoomed in, so I'm going to move that over. Yeah, I don't like... if I save it, it'll reformat. That's better. It actually fits. Okay, so that's what I'm going to go with. I've got myself in the corner. So, all right. So I haven't done anything with Puppeteer before. So first thing I'm going to do, I have no idea what this is. If I need anything else to go along with it, I'm just going to install it and see what happens. All right. So make sure you have those installed. What version of Node.js do I have? .14.17, that's probably fine. Okay, I've got Puppeteer. I am now a Puppeteer developer. I am now a Puppet. Okay, so run the code by entering node. Oh, index.js and the tag you want to get the best posting times. Okay, let's try rxjs. Okay, npm start? No, I'll just run. It's the default script, but who cares? Let's see, node, index.js. Let's do rxjs. It's doing stuff. It seems. Let's see, best day. Ooh, okay. All right, and then you just paste the results. So this is a fun, short article to go through. All right, now I'm going to look at the code and see what it's doing. Any answers? Aha! Wednesday, big surprise, same as JavaScript. Second best day, Friday. Tuesday, what's that? It must be Thursday. There's no way it'd be Tuesday. Huh, okay. Let's see. Does he put the second best day? Thursday. Saturday. Interesting. So ArcGIS is a little different. Okay. That's interesting. All right, now let's look through the code. What is happening? Okay, first of all, there's that. And I looked at this just for a second before, and I saw that he's using an async function so that he can put all these awaits on the promises, but at the end he just calls that, so that's all that's for. And one thing I like to do is separate side effects from other things. So pure, data changing. Okay, try and catch. Okay, I need to figure out what's happening. So first of all, you launch the browser with Puppeteer. This isn't in a loop or anything, right? It's not recursive. Nope. Okay, so you've got days here. How many of these are there? Okay, that doesn't help much. And he's pushing to it, but not modifying it, so, or redefining it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And what is up with that? I don't know. Okay, so, all right, so does this have to be asynchronous? Yes, because, actually, new page. So I'm going to put this here. How many, page.go.to and eval. Oh, you can evaluate. Wait a sec. So this is a CSS selector. And then element. Oh, cool. So with eval, $eval, you can grab an element and get an attribute. And the try is because that might not work. Obviously it's because it wouldn't find an element, right? Then none of this else should work. So, and it goes from 0 to 50. Okay, so he's just grabbing 50 pages with the nth child being, okay, this is a little non-standard, so I'm going to change that X to an I. And should I change this to a template string? I think I want to. Just because I can. I just, I'm tired of multi-line strings, See what it does there. Nothing. Okay. So that's one CSS selector, so that's cool. Okay, I think I'm going to be able to simplify this. I don't like try and catch. I just never have. And you're not doing anything with the catch anyway, so. Args 0. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move this to the top. And I'm going to name it tag name. Okay. Then I'm going to make this a template variable, or a template string. Okay. Args, shoot. Okay, let's put this up here. You know what? This doesn't need to be here either. Put that there. That needs to be first, though. Okay, so that's getting the tag name. Yeah, okay. All right, and then we've got days. Where's days used even? Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay. So now you're getting the. I think I already decided this could be a const. Yes. So this is gonna be a const now. Cool. All right, so we got await. Okay, there's nothing that comes out of this, so you've just got 3 awaits here. And here's a function, and there's a function. Maybe I should have done a get repository with an initial commit, so I could compare this. Yeah, might as well. All right, so I'm gonna copy all this. So I'm saving my price. I'm gonna undo all this, save it. That's fine. So okay, whatever. Okay, that's great. Ah, no modules. God dang it, no. Get ignore, and we'll put node modules here. Hope this is the right way to do it. Let's see what VS Code says I did. It's not gray. Did I type it right? Am I supposed to put the slash after? I think I might be supposed to put the slash after. This is messy. Okay, how do I know if this is ignored? Okay, what do you say? No change? Okay, all right. I thought it was supposed to gray it out if it was being ignored, but oh well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right, now I'm gonna go and put all my changes back, and now we can see changes as I'm going. Yeah, it's gonna be all over the place. Okay, so we've got weekdays. This is definitely a const. Could this be one line? Because prettier, I don't think it could be. So, okay. All right. Get all indices. What does that do again? Okay, this is gonna be fun. All right, so, should I put this on GitHub? So much bother. Maybe I'll just like put it in the description of the video. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is figure this out, because like we're defining days just one time. So and it's like nothing asynchronous is happening, I don't think. So let's see. I mean, yes, it is. Of course it is. Await. Huh. Date time. Oh, okay. Await. Page eval. I'm going to Google if there's another syntax for this. Puppeteer. And we're doing eval. Eval. Multiple elements. Well, so this is just getting the element, and it's yeah. Does promise.all, is that like native yet or anything like that? I don't even know. How do I check that? Oh, I think it is. Miracle. Let's try it. Node. Oh, yes. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, good. Okay, so here's what I think I'm gonna do here. It will resolve. Promise.all will resolve when all of them have resolved. So, okay. Get nth post date. That's what I'm going to call this, and it's just going to be n for the number. No, it's going to be nth post selector. Fine, I'll just do the full name. I don't care. And then so it will return. So there we go. There's that, and then and that way it's just a little bit less in line. Okay, so next thing I want to do is think about how to deal with the try and catch with the promises. Maybe it's best practice for like to use a try in like things like puppeteer, because you have no idea what you're going to encounter on the page. You have no guarantees. But here's what I think I'm going to do. Map. No, I think I have to do fill first. And then I can map. And I can do whatever. What I'm interested in is the index, because that's going to be 0 through 250. And then what I want to do is I want to get a promise of right, so okay, so this is awaiting first. All right, this, I'm just gonna put this in here, and this obviously can be a const because it's inside, it's block level defined. So date 1, why date 1? Why not just date? Is there a date anywhere? Nope. All right, this is date now. Okay. Okay, so it's going to be a bunch of promises that may have an element or undefined, or no, the attribute or undefined. Okay. All right. This will be days. This is going straight into days. Okay. All right, so await. I've never used this, by the way, before. It's kind of weird. Okay, so now I need to, let's see. Dates, is that taken? That's probably taken. Oh, interesting. Okay, dates. Promise.all. Wait, why is this? Right, I'm pushing the day here, so I can just get rid of this. And this code right here. Where do I do the mapping? I think I can do the mapping, but I'm going to, so before it gets to this point, we're just getting the dates, right? So I can just return this then, actually. Ooh. And this should be dates, I think. Wait, what? I really don't want to. I don't like doing that, but date promises. I don't know what else to do. So let's see. So what we're gonna do here is, where does that go? Oh, that's his code. Okay, so I'm not doing that yet. Yes, that can be done later. So date. So this is where. All right. So now I have an array. Okay. So date promises. It's just an array of promises. Okay. And then here, I resolve all promises. Eval will return a promise, and the value of it will be undefined sometimes. So after it resolves, I filter out the undefined. So, okay, TypeScript habit. So that will filter out all of the undefineds. But other than that, what we want is, okay, so we're going to have date, and we're going to get day. So okay. All right, interesting. So up here, the days thing up here, we don't want that anymore because we just defined that kind of in line here. And I also don't like that this is asynchronous mixed with synchronous stuff. It's just bugging me. Like this is logic. This could be. This should probably be called resolve dates in its own function. Yeah. I'm going to call it resolve days. Sure. And then resolve days. Okay. Yeah, I just like synchronous code being on its own. It's easier to think about for me. And so when you look at this, you can just see, okay, here is the synchronous stuff, and here's the asynchronous stuff. So here you see like await, await, await. And you've got promises being defined, await, data crunching. And here's another good one. This can be done externally, right? This is just a pure function. So what is this even doing? Get all indices. So R and val. I is -1. Okay, so what's happening here? Try catch. It's just pushing. It's just pushing. Oh, he's passing in a different. Yeah. He's passing a different index for each of them. Oh, and he's counting. Oh, I think is he referencing weekdays here? No? So this will return an array. DM. So we're finding the max of DM. Oh, so these are days. Right, these are days of the week. And each of them has a count. Get all indices. Days, right. This is a number. Right, this is a number. Okay. So this function name, I feel like it's not really describing exactly what's happening. It's too generic. Okay, so 1 goes to 0, 2 goes to 1. So we're finding all of the what? So days. Okay, so what this does. Oh, right. So we're going to have days is going to be an array of numbers, and each number is a day of the week because it's returned from getDay. Okay, so we have an array of days. Oh, and we're just trying to count. We're just kind of putting them in bins and counting them. That's what we're trying to do. So that feels like a reduce to me, if I'm going to do it in a kind of functional way. This doesn't seem necessary. Well, of course this wouldn't be. This is like anytime you see this, it's a good indication that you should be using an array. Took me a while to learn that. So if I take this and redo it, what is max for again? Oh, you're just finding the max. Oh, you don't need this. You don't need this. Math.max. There's math.max, but you can spread into the. I think this code came from a long time ago. I'm pretty sure that he just took this code and copied and pasted it in. This must have been a puppeteer example he must have just adapted it to dev.to. Yes, he must have. And then he changed the CSS selector. I bet that's what he did. All right, so, okay, resolve days. Okay, I'll keep that name as days because from the date object it's getDay. So, but it's nice to know that it's an array of numbers. So wish this was TypeScript, but I could convert to TypeScript, but I don't care that much. Okay, so, all right, so I've got a list of days. So how do it all comes for this. So yeah, what do I want to end up with? An array, length 7, with counts for each position. So that seems pretty easy. Const counts equals days.reduce. Okay, what do we start with? We're going to start with an array 7, and might as well just fill it with zeros. Okay, so we got an array of 7 zeros. We've got a day. No, we've got this is what bugs me about reduce so much. You're supposed to avoid meaningless distinctions and clean code, but you just name it ACK because it's an accumulation of stuff. So the second argument, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, this is going to be day. Okay, so what you want to do is I'm going to do mutation because it's annoying otherwise. So right? Is that going to work? I'm going to test this in my browser. So let me get some example. Yeah, I don't need to do a big long example. This should be pretty easy. Uh-oh, dev.to, you can't read out our HTML. Days, let's just define 4th day, 1st day, 1st day, 2nd day, okay? Huh? Properties undefined, reading 1 of undefined. Right, what's day? Undefined? I filled it with zeros. Four and then 1. I think day starts from 0 when you do get day, yes. That's not the issue. I'm not running into the end of the array, but I won't have that issue. Oh, I'm not returning it, of course. So you do need to do that. There we go. Okay. And that's exactly what I wanted. So now I'll just return that. Nope, not there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, all right. So that's counts. Should I be calculating the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place in this? That's more efficient. Or is it? So I have an object and counts as a property in it, and then top, 2nd, and 3rd, those are like other properties of the object. I could do like complex logic about all that stuff, but I'm not going to. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going to do that. This just, I can't get over this, that this like is on its own line. For some reason, it seems like this should be split out into new lines, the two arguments, but VS Code disagrees. All right, so those are the counts. Wait a sec. Was that all of that? Yep. Okay. Well, max I haven't done anything with yet, so... Yeah, why would you need an array, an actual array? You don't need that, you just need the count. So, anyway. I'm just going to get rid of this now. Where's DM? Max of DM. And then you're going to splice it, right? And find the new max. What? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, this is a lot of code. So DM2 is you're pushing like you're doing a for loop and you're ignoring. You're calculating this every time? I hope. I don't know if you can rely on the browser like being smart like that. I don't think you can. Okay. Oh, right. So this is just splicing. All of this is just splicing. Just going through the indices, making sure it's not the one that's the max. And then you're pushing each individual count into a new count, and then you're finding the max of the count. Okay. It doesn't need to be that hard. And I'm sure there's an easier way to do this. Why am I not using counts yet? Oh, I haven't deleted this yet. Okay, so all of this. And this is a console log, so I don't want to console log anything yet. What I want to do is I want to calculate everything and then log it as a side effect all at once. So let's see, max. Let's not do max either. We're going to do our own implementation probably because so how would we do that? A reduce? I think a reduce. Yeah, I'm doing a reduce here, but with the reduce, what you do is you look at each one and say, okay, is this one higher? Okay, if it is, then check second place. Is it higher than second place? All right. Okay, there's gotta be an easier way to do this. There has to be a clever way to do this. The top candidate is, well, I have two options. One is to do a reduce that kind of goes through the array and does a smart thing where it's like comparing everything and it just takes one pass over the array and it keeps track of first, second, and third, throughout the process. It's probably efficient, but I'm wondering about an alternative of, let's see, what would it be? So I could just use math max, and I'm sure that'd be fine, and then index of to find out which one to splice, and then find math max, the new array. That'd be fine. It's only an array of 7. What happens It will prefer the first one. So if Tuesday and Wednesday have the same number of posts, the answer will be Tuesday. Okay? So I'm just trying to produce the same result that they are. So an easy way to think about it would be the tie condition is what's complicating it in my mind. But if it weren't for the tie condition, one thing I'm thinking of is you could go through the loop and just keep track, like for each step, calculate if it's higher than the ones before. And then keep another count for each of them on how many other days are higher than them. And then first place would be the one that has 0 days higher. Well, then you could sort it. And then just take the first 3 elements. I don't know if that's a good way to do it. No. I don't like it. I mean, I think if I were doing more, that would be a better way to do it. But I'm only doing 3 days. So I'm just going to do it the stupid way. Just the way that follows this logic the best. Just the simple way, Okay, so I don't like mutating things, though. Reduce would be the thing that I would use. Let's see if there's a simple way to use reduce. Oh. So if I kept track, like an array of 3, and it was yeah, I'm going to do this and see what happens. So top 3 equals counts dot reduce more of this stuff. Hey, should I keep track of it during this part? I'm not going to worry about it. So, okay. And what's this going to be? This is going to be top 3. Okay. Well, it's not long enough to do that. Okay, what's going to happen in here is we're going to have the index as the first one and the value as the second one. So count, all right, and then that's a good default. Okay, so mutation again. I'm going to mutate it. I'm going to do find const. Let's see. And we're going to use the index now. And so what's going to happen here? I'm going to find from the accumulation variable the one that... Is this really the best way to do it? Splicing would be more efficient, wouldn't it? This is the issue. I go between what's efficient and what's more like declarative. And a lot of people don't like reduce. But I'm just gonna type this out and see how it goes. So this is gonna be, so what's the condition? So what are we finding? Well, we need to replace one of these if it's lower than the current one. Then we gotta shift it. Okay, so here's a condition that could happen. If Monday has 1, and then Tuesday has 5, and then Wednesday has 4. No, backwards. If Monday has 4, Tuesday has 5, and Wednesday has 1, then Monday would go into the first position. And then you'd see Tuesday and you'd be like, no, that goes in the first position. And then you'd be like, okay, you're overriding it. What you need to do is shift it down. So yeah, this isn't the right way to do it. You want to do max. And I wish there was like a mathematical function. So reduce, how does that? So yeah, maybe I should just look at this. Math.max JS implementation. How is it implemented? And then I'll just copy and paste it in. So we got arguments length, arg1, arg2. Gosh, this is ridiculous. I don't like this. It's too specific. Yeah, you just end up with 3 conditions. You go through the array, you keep track of the numbers and the indices, so it's kind of like this. And then man, it's late. Screw it. I am splicing the arrays. I don't care. All right, so now I'm wanting to reduce because I'm going to do M2 and M3. Hey, that's actually not too bad. We're going to do this for 3 though. We're not going across counts. We're just doing something 3 times. But we're not mapping. The accumulation value would be the counts because we're mutating it as we go. And the answer is the top 3. But we're doing math.max, so no, this isn't. Okay, it's recursive. You're running something 3 times. Okay, this is going to be weird, but it's going to be a map. And it's going to mutate it as it maps. I don't know if this is the best way to do it, but so not big enough. Okay, so map, and we don't care. we're just going to return, we're going to find okay. Then we need the index. This isn't super efficient. I could do better. Okay, then we're gonna do counts.splice at I, and then we're gonna return max. Let's just test this in the browser. Okay, and counts. Let's keep it. So let's see. 3, 9, 1, 5. So what we should get is, wait, we don't want to return the max. We want to return I. So we're going to return I. So what we should get is 0 or 1, 3, 0. Splice. Oh. Splice, it's ruining the index. Right. Max, it's not finding the max. It's getting late. Gosh, I did not think that it would be this hard. I thought it'd just be simple code cleanup, but that's okay. This is a for loop. I'm just doing a for loop, right? I could push instead. Well, let me try to understand this a little better. 3915, good. The top 3. First, it's going to get the max of counts, which should be 9. Let me see if there's a quicker way to do index of. Index of the greatest value in array. Custom code, index of. Yeah, counts.index of. Make this a var so that I can evaluate it multiple times, and I'm going to do a console log of max. Okay. Ooh, infinity. What? So we get 9, which is good. 3, which is good. No, it's not. Do you have to? Oh. Splice takes a second argument. It has to be 1, right? God, why? Why would that be the default behavior? It just doesn't make sense. Yeah, and then top 3 should be. Oh, but still the weird thing. So 953. I'm gonna also log counts just to make sure. Okay, 9 5 through, get rid of 9, then we should get 5 as the next one, which is correct. And then right, the index is being messed up because of splice. That's what the problem was. Dang. Okay, now I see why they did this weird stuff. Yeah, I see why they did the weird stuff. Okay. All right. Here's one thing I can do. Yep, I can do this. Okay, this actually is kind of easy. So we got counts. I can map that to an array of count and index, because then I'm going to sort it. Okay. And then it will preserve the original index, which is cool. And then, let's see, the comparator needs -1 or 1, right? So I'm just guessing here. Okay, let's just see what happens there. And then and then we just do a slice of 0 to 3. And then another map. And here we would get that and map back to I. Let's just see what we get here. Okay, so days will just be 0 1 2. Interesting. So seven, is that? No. This has to be 1 through 0 through 7. That's a lot of zeros. That should have like 10 now, 10 zeros, something like that. The index. What's the index for? Did I do it backwards? What's the least? Yes, I think I did it backwards. So I think the comparator, where's 1 at? 0 1 2 3 4 5? 5. Shoot. 6 is also the least, so well, let's just try this. 0, 3, and 5. I'm putting the count first. Slice 0 to 3. So we've got an array of 7. So let's just get rid of the slice for a minute. This should be the indices in the order of what days are most popular. So if I reverse this, it should be backwards. It's not really, but they're ties, I bet. Man, it's super late. This video's long. It just turns it into an array of counts that's 7 long and corresponding with the days of the week. So by default, there's 0. I don't see a 4 anywhere in my defined places. So that count should be 0. And that's at the end. So that's a good sign. 0 though. Yeah, that's the max. That's the most. 3 is the next. Okay, why did it take so long for me to figure that out? Yeah, it's the little day numbers. Yeah. Okay. Gosh, I was thinking of indices instead of the actual days. So we start with the days, then it goes to the counts, and then we go back to the days. So, okay, we're good. 5. Is that the next one? Yep. Okay, so I could change that. If I turn this into 6, that should be 6 now. Okay, good. This works. And what did I do? I changed it to a less than. So that's a less than. I think. Okay. So if the second is less than the first, negative means flip. No? Yes, no? Yeah, the result is the biggest one's first. So the comparator says if the second is less, then yeah. Then don't flip. 1 is flip. 1 is flip, negative 1. I wish it was 0. Why isn't it 0? 0 as in do nothing. Okay. Yep, this is fine. This is fine. So there you go. Those are the counts. And then if we want to continue in the tradition of for each, that's the thing, right? Yes. For each day. Okay, I'm going to do it like this. Day index. Place number I. Weekdays. Okay, fine. Is that good? This is all synchronous code, so this is like, I'd rather do it like this. Keep the side effect on its own. Why are you like that? Okay. Then I can turn this into a function because, yeah. All right. Both of these should work right now. I deleted a ton of crap, so let's just get rid of this stuff. Don't need a new line, I don't think. So let's just make sure that this does the same thing that the other thing did. It'll probably run into an error. It always does. Maybe it won't. Feel Failed to find element matching. Yeah, okay. I do not need that. I do not need that. If you fail to find the error, okay, it's a testing framework, right? So, okay. So here's the eval. We had a try in a for loop before. We'll have a try in a map now. Right, has to go here. Let's try that then. Go away. Okay. Is it here? Let's just try that. Please don't do that again. Dates is not defined. That's new. Where's dates? Oh, frick. How was it before? What was it before? Oh, that's right. Try catch. So, okay, this sucks. Maybe I won't do the try catch. I'll just have it as part of the promise. Promises can do that. So I'm gonna try to get rid of it here too. Should work. And then catch. Just do that. Let's see. Let's hope that works. Failed to find. Unhandled promise rejections. Does it mean I have to put it in here? Okay. Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday. Yes. Okay, good. Place number 0. Right, I forgot to add the 1 to that. Thursday, what? Oh, it was Tuesday. Haha, interesting. All right, so I don't need this stupid stuff here. There. Okay. And now what I will do is, let's see. So this is days. There's no reason to do n, but I mean, that'd be super easy. Yes, let's do it. N. Top n days, huh? We'll default to 3. Days. Return. Don't think I need anything else in there. Yeah, it's just a local thing. Okay, so these are utility functions. They should be in other files, and anyway, so what we have here is now something that kind of resembles a function with a bunch of side effects. So we've got launch puppeteer, launch the browser page, or get a new page for the browser. go to a URL. Okay, so this is the puppeteer stuff is becoming clear here. It's easy to see. And then you got date promises where you got a selector, a CSS selector here with that you're evaling, and then you're getting the element. And you're gonna catch that. Which is cool. Because you don't care about the empty promises. Okay, now you need to do so you need to wait for all those promises to resolve. Good. And then you need to convert the dates into the day number, the day index. And I don't really care about like combining these in any way. They're pretty separate. So, geez, scroll sensitive. So I'm going to keep them like this. Could I encapsulate them into another function and just be like get counts from dates? I could also map this to strings inside of a pure function and then just console log the results. But that I feel like is not a perfect separation of concerns because I don't know, console log, we're talking through the console. So okay, so I'm okay with this. This is side effects. These are the only two things where it's just data being like transformed. So yeah, this should work again. Cool. Okay, let's try another tag. Let's try Ruby. Friday, Tuesday, Saturday. That is unexpected. Okay, what about puppeteer, since we just did stuff with that. Did I spell that right? Yep. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay. This article probably contributed to whatever that is. Look at that. That's pretty popular. Let's see. What is the URL it goes to? It probably goes to this one. It may not be one of the top ones. Nope. So Puppeteer seems to be something that's not old. Okay. Which one is it? Am I at 50 yet? Probably not. Oh well. It's a good article anyway. That took forever. All right, well, gosh. Let's look at the changes now overall. Decisions that Git makes, just, I'm not sure, you know, like why does it break right there? I don't know. It's in the middle of the days of the week, but okay, so wow, 101 lines of code compared to 64. That's pretty fun. What was the biggest gain? I mean, this was my favorite part because I struggled with it and it was annoying, but in the end, sort was the right way to do it, I think. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Max is about sorting, but you're only looking for one number, so it's efficient to just do that. But I think sort is a really good algorithm if you're going to look for multiple, like an order of peak values or something. Yeah, clearly it's a good idea to do that. So, all right. And by the way, it's the only one in this that mutates the array. But it's in the middle of a bunch of functional things, so nobody cares. Because this creates a new array reference, and it mutates that one. So these are working on the same array. After that, it becomes immutable, or not immutable, but new data structures. So, okay, well, should I call this days actually? Should I just call it? Should I just call it top and counts? I don't know. Yes, I should call it top end counts because that's the name of the variable. It makes it more reusable. You know that if you give this any array of any objects, let's give it some strings. So let's define the function top and counts, and let's give it a string 0, 1, 2. Let's give it A, B, A, C, C, C. Okay, 0, 1, 2. What? I think this is specific to days, isn't it? There's day. 7. So if we do counts.length, maybe that works. I don't think I can define a function again. I can. Okay. So we're doing counts.length. Do I want to do that? No. No, I don't. I do not want to do that. Here there's 7 possible numbers. This should be, yeah, it's only because these are the indices in this accumulation value that variable that works. So I mean these have to be days. Just the way the algorithm works. Doesn't matter. I could review that a little more, but anyway, that is fine. Okay. I think I'm done. All right. Well, thanks for watching.